and chasing clout using her name, and now we're awaiting her sentencing. Ashley Grayson, did you say this? They so mad I own this castle, and they mad I'm pregnant, and they thought I was going to jail, and I'm not. They just mad and broke. How tragic. Sucks to be them. Girl, no, sucks to be you. Maybe they should get the whole story before they investigate everything they hear. Maybe we investigated. We knew you was guilty 2 years ago. And now the United States government has found you guilty, and you will be in a jail cell. So Derek Harwell did put out a statement. She said it's been 3 years dealing with this horrific obsession and constant harassment, but today Ashley was found guilty, and everything is done to her satisfaction, like she stated several times. Y'all gotta give it up to Dr. Harwell. She has definitely remained classy and quiet through it all, because, baby, I couldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. As soon as they said guilty, I would have got on live like, bitch, you're going to jail! So her ex, Patrick, did go live, and normally after they're found guilty, you go into custody. But Ashley's defense argued that they did not want her to go into custody because she was pregnant. So they put her on an ankle monitoring bracelet. She cannot use any type of social media. She cannot talk at all. She's confined to her castle until sentencing.
The government requested her to be, took to the back because obviously she got money, she can flee. But her defense tried to come over to say the reasons why she shouldn't be, taken into custody right now. We wanted to see her in cuffs, but then we also wanted to see the downfall of social media. So we kind of was like taking whichever one we was going to get. So her defense was like, well, Your Honor, this case has been going on for nearly 2 years. Like, she hasn't left yet. And she's about to give birth soon. And She hasn't been on social media. She hasn't He's listing all these reasons, talking for about 10, 15 minutes as to why she should be able to be on house arrest and still be able to be around Dallas, Texas, at least for the meantime, right? Yo, the government's so cold, bro. The FBI said they part, and then they defense came up talking about all the reasons why she should be able to stay home. Bro, why the government flipped right around right after that and was like, well, Your Honor. Like, it was like Braxton. Yo, Ashley, messed herself up. Why ain't none of y'all tell me that Ashley posted sealed documents on Facebook a month ago? Actually, Your Honor, since they're saying that she won't be on social media, since they're saying that she will be quiet, since they're saying all this stuff, 1 month ago, she made three, and she knew trial was coming up. A month ago, she made 3 posts about Olivia, still talking about her, but then her nail in the coffin was, and she posted sealed documents on social media for the public, still writing passages, literally, if Ashley would have shut the fuck up, she would have got a not guilty and went home. No bullshit. But because she kept talking, because she kept going, and they used it as the nail in her coffin, to put that bracelet on her ankle. Somebody said, what about the 200 receipts? That bitch got zero.
She got them bitches. She can't post them though.
But so my thing is, when she was talking about her 200 receipts, you said when you get in court, you said them receipts. I remember seeing a screenshot where you said them receipts was gonna stuck in court. They didn't post anything. They had no defense. They had no defense at all. When it came time when the government said, Your Honor, we rest our case. When it was time for them, they had nothing. They had no witnesses. When it came time for them to for both of them to get up and defend themselves, for them to get on the stand, they both was like, I will not be testifying. And they asked Ashley, will you be testifying? I will not. Will you and your lawyers be presenting evidence? We have no evidence. Josh, will you be testifying? I will not. Do you and your lawyer evidence? We have no evidence.
If we learn anything from this incident, it's to stop looking up to people. Ashley had a whole bunch of people looking up to her and minions because she was buying people cars, cash apping random people money, and people felt like they wanted to be next, so they would worship her and just act like she was a god. They geeked her head up so much that this lady thought that she could do anything and she was untouchable. And now she's going to be taken away from her children and going to the feds. And her husband is going to have to raise those kids until she gets out. Josh should have been found guilty as well, but at the end of the day, he talked about God so much, karma is gonna get him regardless. Ashley probably think it's a disabled side in prison and she get to go over there with the people in wheelchairs. No, baby, you and that hand is going to general population. I'm glad Patrick can now sleep safe knowing that Ashley is going to pay for what she did. Regardless of what happened between me and Sherelle, I'm happy she got the justice that she deserves, because at the end of the day, nobody deserves to be unalive for making videos on the internet. Dr. Derrica comes out on top as the sole winner because she was the only one named as a victim in the indictment, and Dr. Derrica also filed a civil case against Ashley that the judge stated if she wins this case and Ashley is found guilty of the murder for hire, she will also be found guilty in that case, in which will award Dr. Derrica over $4 million. I believe it was $5 million. Do I think it's fair that Dr. Derrica's the only one that gets a huge payout? No, I don't, but I'm happy for her at the end of the day because Ashley don't deserve the money. And I'm not saying nothing to be petty. She was only literally indicted for one person, not all three, but they were read in court and the jury did take it into consideration. But only one person can get restitution, which Derrica can get restitution from this case because she's a victim and victims are required to restitution, as well as from her civil trial. As always, thank y'all for watching. Like and comment below. And Ashley, if you're watching this, we can't wait to see the tour of your new castle. It's going to be like 7 by 6.